Hello, wonderful people. Hello, my wonderful friends. I am back once again on my collective reading. This is Tulane Mulife. I am your spiritual coach and your NLP practitioner, and I also do a lot of work around mental health. I do hypnosis work. So, as I've indicated, guys, this is a general reading. I've already prayed over my card. I'm just gonna try and burn my incense once again. I see it's going off. I normally do this aside, but I thought today, just so you know, I pray over my work. Thank you very much. I'm inviting wonderful spirits, light, and love. I'm inviting great answers, revelations, advice, any form of guidance that my viewer at home may be in need of. Okay. This is a general reading, as I've indicated to my wonderful friends. So today we will look into where you are right now. But it seems I do get a sense of you've pushed boundaries. You've pushed boundaries. You've done a lot of work in pushing boundaries and proving yourself wrong. And also you've resisted a temptation of late. You've resisted a temptation, meaning you're doing a great work in saving your life, in becoming the best version. You are becoming the best version of yourself. You are not the person that you were last year, and you need to see that. You need to recognize that. Reward yourself if you need to, because the more you reward yourself is the more you will do more great work, because through reward comes motivation. Your mind just gets used to the fact that when I work I get rewarded, so you are sort of programming your mind to work more, to do more hard work. Okay, so let's have a look at what is happening. And of course, guys, do click the subscribe button so that whenever I upload new videos of this nature, you do get notified. There are cards that have dropped. Wonderful. The Tower. Why is my heart beating so fast? But you've survived. You're a survivor. Guys, I work with water. No? I'm an Aquarius. You've survived. There was a point when it looked like things were falling apart. What's this? And you've actually had to maneuver. You've had to swim, because at one point you were thrown in the deep end. There was a point when you were thrown in the deep end as if you are not going to survive. Life sort of threw you off. Unexpected. You had no clue. You didn't know what to do at that point. In fact, you were depressed, but it seems you survived that. And you came out with testimony. You came up with so much wisdom. You have a lot to say about what you went through. This is one of those experiences that should be turned into a testimony. There are people who need to learn from these experiences, from your downfall. There are people who need to learn from your loss. There are people who needed to learn from your grief. So you are not the same person that you were before. Because it's as though there was a fall of a kingdom. After so much hard work, it's as though after so much effort and investment, you had to lose this thing. There's something that you had to lose. But there were lessons learned. You're a different person now. You came out with a testimony. Let's go, my wonderful friends. This is a collective reading. Any day you come across this is a day you were meant to hear this. You needed to hear this. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. This card just fell. Guys, please calm down. I don't know what's happening in your life right now. What's depressing you? What's keeping you up at night? What's up? Why are you feeling hopeless? What's up? Why are you feeling hopeless? Because it seems there's some hopelessness here. Why are you feeling hopeless? What's going on? It's gonna be okay. Just know that it will pass. This situation is not permanent at all. It is going to be okay. You are not going to die. You are not in trouble. It needed to come. And I'm seeing here the Hierophant. Okay. There is a call to here we are. There is a call. There is a call to spirituality. Because it seems whatever happened in your life that kept you up at night, whatever that you've lost, this sort of placed you in isolation. So you can begin the work of nurturing the inner child or healing the inner child. You needed to go back to some stuff you may have chosen to ignore for some time, right? The King of Swords. I mean, of course, this is you. Find your voice again. There are events that happened in your life and you were left with low self-esteem, low self-confidence. Your voice is shut. It's like you feel like you're no longer relevant, you no longer fit in any situation. You're no longer as important, you are not enough anymore because of what happened to you. But now you see, this situation was calling you within yourself. It was calling you to assess the kind of relationships you have with people. It was a call for you to evaluate your decisions, your career. Yes, you needed to look at your career as well. And you had sleepless thoughts around your career. If this is something you wanted, or yeah, you had sleepless nights. It kept you up at night because of events that were happening. Yeah, but you were thrown off. Something threw you off. It's very recent, very, very recent. This is something that happened recently. I'm not sure what it is, but it happened recently. It threw you off, and for some reason you are found having to say to yourself, this is not me. I don't deserve this. I deserve happiness. I've given so much already. It's something that really required you to go back to yourself and remember you and remember who you are. And I do see you going back to church as a result, because these questions are sort of taking you back to your spirituality. I do see you going back to church. I do see you getting a spiritual guidance. I do see you getting spiritual keys to other doors. There are opportunities that will come with this season of your life. It is going to come with some sort of opportunities only if you yield to spirituality, because you are not alone. There is the sun that I see here. You are not alone in this season. It is a call. In fact, the Bible says the Lord is close to those whose hearts are contrite. So in this season of you feeling like things are falling apart, or maybe you are heavy laden, just understand that you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility, a world responsibility. Your cards keep dropping. Your cards keep dropping, yes. So we've got the Temperance. I'm gonna put this here. We've got the Temperance, so to create space. We've got the Temperance card. Okay. In fact, because this is a different information, because Spirit, good Spirit of God, this is the card we are looking for. Which is the King of Cups. The King of Cups. So we've got the Temperance and the King of Cups. Ooh, I do see an enemy. There is an enemy. There is an enemy. There is a person that's watching you. There's a person that's watching you. That's watching your every step, your every move. And they've tried to give you a tough time. They've tried to be friends with you. This is someone very close to you. It is somebody very close to you. That is a snake. Yes, it is a snake, because this person can see that you are very wise, you are very knowledgeable, you are qualified, you are very skilled. So be careful. It is someone very close to you. It is someone you've actually traveled with for a long time. You've kept with someone at work, actually, someone in your team, someone, as I'm saying, someone close. It could be a colleague, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, and you've actually had suspicions of this person, right? You've actually had suspicions of this person's vibes. You just knew somehow they are jealous of you. They hate you seeing you progress, because somehow you seem to progress regardless of circumstances that come your way. You have such a pure heart, and that's the thing about you. You attract a lot of people around you. People just want to hear you, they want to see you. However, you need to reserve your energy. Be aware of energy leakages. Be aware of spaces that take up your energy, that eat out of you. I mean, there was a point when Jesus was in a crowd of people, and the Bible says one of the people who was ill, who was sick, who had a blood, who had an issue of blood. Yeah, blood. I think she was constantly losing blood, non-stop, for many years, for over 20 years. And when she touched the garment of Jesus, Jesus felt energy leaving him. That's what the Bible says. So be careful of those spaces where people are taking so much of your energy. Be careful of that. That is why I'm saying there's an enemy here. There's a person who actually knows your vulnerabilities. Just they're waiting to bite you. You understand? So that's where we are. And just keep feeding on yourself. Just keep doing the right things. You have a good heart. Follow your intuition. You are not wrong about people. You are not wrong about spaces. You are, and don't play too safe, because you seem to be playing safe. You have big dreams, you have big goals. There's a lot you want to achieve. There's a lot you can achieve. You know that. You know that. You are playing it safe. Don't be scared of what people might say. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, because that is your potential. And God trusts you. God trusts you. God trusts you for that one. Knight of Pentacles. I've not had a Knight of Pentacles for some time. Well, he keeps coming. He keeps coming. He keeps coming. The Knight of Pentacles. Let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. You have a lot to offer to the world. You have a lot to offer. But at the same time, a lot is at stake. And that is if you are not careful of this enemy or these enemies. You have a lot more to offer. So you've dodged the bullet. You've dodged the bullet. Surprisingly, you've dodged the bullet many times. This person has tried saying the bad things about you to other people, to other family members, or maybe even at work. They've tried talking about you in corridors. You've dodged the bullet somehow, and you've always had someone on your side. You've always had someone fighting for you in those cycles. It could be a spirit guide, the angel of the Lord, or it could be an angel of the Lord in a physical form that always stands up for you, that always fights for you, that always says no, not her, not him. He doesn't deserve that. Or instead, what this person does, they just choose to not say anything because they know that's not the truth that's being said about you. So you do have a lot in your disposal at this point. You have a lot to offer, and it is the best time. You've dodged the bullet. You've dodged the bullet. You've dodged the bullet. So in a nutshell, your cards are you keep coming up. Leave the past behind. Please leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. For some reason, this is directed if you are LGBTQ. This could be you. I could be speaking to an LGBTQ somebody, someone who is either lesbian or gay or bisexual or trans. This is specifically you. All these cards have been talking to you and about you. So you know those people around you that just keep sucking energy out of you. You know those decisions you've had to make that have kept you up at night, and you know you have a lot to offer. They know you have a lot to offer. So be very careful. This just fell off. This was part of my training yesterday. I was training a group of men online, and this was one of the things. Very interesting. It just fell just when I was, becoming more specific. That this is directed to the LGBTQ. Men should talk. Men should talk. So if there's no communication, it is not yours. If people decide to not come back to you, oh my goodness. In fact, they've been quiet even at your sleepless nights. When things were tough and rough, they've been quiet. Close those communication lines. You know who doesn't care about you. Close those communication lines. Men should talk. You should know what this means. I don't know. You should know what this means. Please tell me on the comment section what this means to you. Okay. Leave the past behind. Leave these people behind. I mean, they've done so much damage already. They've done so much harm on your finances, especially on your finances. I mean, right now it's like you are on your last cent financially. It's like you can't see what's happening. Move out of those spaces. Move out of those spaces. Men should talk. You would know what that means, what that says. So this should be my last confirmation card that I'm looking for. Love and peace to you. And when you get this in order, talk to me in the comment section. Talk to me in the comment section. And there's also the death card that's coming up. And then we've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the King of Pentacles. Your guys are with you. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. So, when you decide to end this cycle, to have a look at these serpents, these enemies, these bad people that just keep coming to you and leave you feeling lonely and feeling drained and feeling like you have nothing else to give, go back to the church. Go back to church, get some spiritual guidance after everything that you've lost. because you have a lot to offer, and they know that you've got a lot to offer, and someone is really fighting for you. They are standing up for you. They are on your side. You've dodged so many bullets. There were talks about you. You know that there were talks about you, and this is someone very close that just keeps cropping up as an enemy. Okay, so those sleepless nights are about to end, because we've got a death card here that speaks to an end of a relationship. So allow yourself to end it, because in you ending that relationship, you will have some revelation of some sort. You will have some enlightenment of some sort. Things will start making sense. Things will start clearing. You will be the judge of your own life. You will be, because right now it seems you are no longer on your seat. Just keep nurturing your finances. Just nurture your finances. Have a look at your finances. Write down what's outstanding. Things are not that bad, because you've got the guys watching over you. You've got support all around you. So things are not that bad. Allow this season that you are in to be a time when you're looking at your finances. I do see you did have people taking away your money. Yeah, spending recklessly. In fact, when you decide to leave these people, or this, yeah, it is people, it is a group of people. I don't know where they are, as I've said, it could be at work. When you decide to leave these people, some are going to be casualties, because they've been standing because you were there. They were happy because you were there. Right? It's like you were the queen of the party. You were the queen of the party. You made things happen. They needed you, and they thought they didn't need you. They needed you. Now, when you leave them, you will see what will happen. Exposure, 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 exposure. They're gonna come back begging. Be careful, don't accept them back. They don't deserve you. You deserve better. So keep nurturing your finances, and you will do well. Thank you very much, guys. This is my general reading for the collective. If you are hearing this now, God bless you. It is meant for you to, it is meant for you now, at this season, at this time, at this point. Stay blessed.